Pete here with PeteGustis.com. Just want to give you a little update on showings in Pennsylvania and some new news that just came out. Keep in mind, we've been under this stay-at-home order and real estate not being essential in Pennsylvania for well over a month. And just last week, this information came out. Basically, it says that there's information that the state has provided, and it says that some people are actually still having showings. And some of people are in violation. It says not necessarily. They may be permitted, all depending upon the buyer's circumstances. Even if the same listing has one specific buyer, may allow a showing for one person and not another. They're calling this the golden ticket. I just don't understand why you're saying that some people can die and some people can't die, according to the state. But if you had a home that was under contract before March 19th and you need to sell your previous home, you can have an in-person appointment with a buyer for the next home. So does this make sense? That's basically saying, based on their rules, if you sold before March 19th, you have a golden ticket to go look at properties. Keep in mind that means the homeowner of the prospective home has to be aware of that, and they have to allow the appointment. Okay, the next question. It says, my county is a red county. How would a showing not be a violation? As of the 28th of April, just because someone has conducted a showing in a red county does not automatically mean they're violating the order. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Just because someone has conducted a showing does not mean they're automatically in violation of the order. If you're under contract before March 19th to sell your previous home, you can receive in-person services to buy your next home, including showings, appraisals, final walkthroughs, and inspections. So you're allowed to die, and someone else is not allowed to die. They don't have a choice. That's basically what the rules are. Okay, next question. You're also supposed to inform everybody, and actually keep in mind one other thing. We do have coronavirus disclosures now. People are supposed to disclose if they are in contact with anyone that has the coronavirus, if they met anyone, if anyone's come to their house. You're supposed to disclose that. Of course, common sense would say you shouldn't accept any showings if you feel that you're at a high risk, or if you have the coronavirus or in contact with someone, you shouldn't be going to other people's homes. So everyone's supposed to disclose their status, and there's paperwork for that. Keep in mind, we want to keep people safe. This is not my opinion on what should be done. Even though I believe in following safe practices, I believe we should be essential and be allowed to operate safely. And that's why we have the disclosure. So if you're working with somebody, make sure they have the correct disclosures to keep you and your family safe, but still allow you to operate in a safe manner. And of course, shameless plug, that's me, 610-209-9219 if you need help. 610-209-9219. It's Pete Gustis. All right, next question. It says, I have a listing. Somebody wants to schedule an appointment. How do I know their buyer is allowed? My recommendation is to add showing information on your listing, which states that you only will allow scheduled showings if they follow the safety requirements that the state has. Keep in mind, we do have safety requirements. That would be masks, protective gear, and booties. That's what the state's putting out. Of course, I would be following these precautions also, always having sanitizer wipes so they can clean off things that they touch at the appointment. Keep in mind, we're trying to keep not just the seller safe, but the buyer safe from the potential seller having any picking up contamination also. So this works both ways. They should provide proof that their property was under contract before March 19th. There should be no reason why they cannot provide sufficient proof. If they cannot do that, I would recommend you refuse a showing for their buyer. So that's pretty clear, and this is coming from the state. So yes, we can have showings, but they're limited based on this information. Okay, next question. What safety precautions must I take if I'm in a situation where in-person services are allowed? The governor's latest guidance requires masks, gloves, booties, shoe coverings, and additionally, there should only be 2 people permitted at any time, and you must have maintained 6-foot distancing. If you're on the property, only 1 person can be with you. So that's basically how the regulations are. Additionally, like I mentioned, there's new forms for the coronavirus for access and information and health screening questions. So I would recommend if you're buying or selling, make sure your clients have these forms and have them filled out properly. And these are to protect you and to protect your clients. So, well, I should say me protect you as well if I'm helping you with a sale, or if I'm helping you purchase a home. You want to make sure that you understand and people aren't coming in who are potentially sick. Or if you're selling, unfortunately, if you are sick, you're not supposed to have people coming in your home for in-person meetings at the time. But we do have ways to remedy that, and that would be virtual tours, very comprehensive virtual tours, and a lot of other things. And I have a various level of services that will be provided based on your property type and what you want to do. Of course, I always consult my clients and try to make the best plan for them and what they're comfortable with. So give me a call if you need help, 610-209-9219. It's Pete Gustis. All right, and the final question. It says, my buyer is permitted because their home went under contract to sell, but the listing agent won't schedule the showing. Keep in mind, this is a question that doesn't mean the agent's doing anything wrong. The seller has to be comfortable with allowing you to see the property. Next of all, I would recommend that the proper disclosures are signed and filled out prior to any appointments. That would mean the seller signs the disclosures as well as the buyer signs the disclosures. Basically for liability and information, because you don't want to get sick and you don't want your client to get sick, or you don't want to get sick from somebody coming to your property. So if any party is not comfortable, you should not accept the appointment. If they are comfortable in following the guidelines, you should accept the appointment if everybody would like to do that. Keep in mind, we do have ways to do virtual showings and a lot of other things that could help during this time. So any other questions, let me know. Comment below or give me a call. Pete here at 610-209-9219. That's Pete, 610-209-9219. Have a great day.